Hi guys, welcome to a new Bible study. Today we'll study two verses and it can be a tough one, so yeah, read carefully. 1 Timothy 5 verse 11 and 12. As for younger widows, do not put them on such a list, for when their sensual desires overcome their dedication to Christ, they want to marry. Thus, they bring judgment on themselves because they have broken their first pledge. In these verses, Paul transitions to outline the reason younger widows should not receive the same priority of the true widows, described in the previous verses, who were fully devoted to serving others in the church as a result of their support from the congregation, as marriage would rightfully require their attention of the no longer widows, they could not fulfill their commitment to fully serve the church. And secondly, as the church charity is to prioritize those who are truly needy, not merely those waiting for a better situation, prioritizing these young widows to receive support ahead of others both serves as a disservice to them by decentivizing their ambition to support themselves and by diverting funds and support away from others who face a more dire situation. And thirdly, for a young widow, finding love and marrying again will be a blessing as it could help ease the grief of her deceased first husband, unlock the possibility of bearing children and enjoying motherhood again. But having to abandon the opportunity or worse yet, break one's commitment to God and before others because one fell in love would fracture unity within the body and could cause resentment. Paul's advice not to place young widows onto the highest priority for help makes sense. Brothers, Paul provides the body of Christ a clear warning against prioritizing young, childless, and able bodied widows for full support from the church. Unlike the truly needy widow who has no other opportunities to make ends meet, the young widow still has her youth to earn her keep, mature in the faith, and even fall in love and marry again. Today's churches do not have many young widows, but the principle we can draw on is to understand the full picture in providing aid. What family resources, skills, assets, and job opportunities can we explore and or leverage to help those in need? The mature are generally more adept in unlocking and accessing these for themselves, but the inexperienced and untested who are reeling from an unforeseen disaster may need our help and context to get their feet under them. They may require a little financial assistance to offset costs, receiving training, etc., before they can make ends meet entirely, but they should not receive the highest priority for support so that they remain keen and hungry for work. As with all in need, we should pray for God's wisdom and discernment to place them where He would like them to make a difference. May God bless you all.